Hey friends, it's so nice to see you. I'm Christiana Gaudette. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I am coming to you from my Airbnb in Wesley Chapel, Florida. I am on my Tampa Bay area tarot tour. Started yesterday. We'll be here through Monday. If you happen to be in the area and would like a house call or would like to come see me in this beautiful Airbnb, we can make that happen. Remember that we have a tarot meetup at Panera in Lutz coming up this Sunday at 3 p.m. And I remain available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, and Zoom during my time away, as well as next week after my return. I'm happy to see you here today. It is Friday, and while I did miss the newsletter recap yesterday, and I apologize for that, but I hope you still read my newsletter. If you don't, you should. So go to my website, christianagaudette.com, and hit the button for newsletter. You can read this week's newsletter and subscribe to make sure you get next week's newsletter in your inbox. So let's do the wrap up. I don't remember the cards we got on Monday. I remember it feeling pretty intense, but I don't remember what it was. But today I'm working with Spiral Tarot, and one card to wrap up the week for the collective, the Three of Wands Reversed. I think we all need to be careful about fatalism. The idea that things just stink and they're always going to stink and there's nothing we can do about it. I think we have to be careful about that. I think we have to always be willing to work to make things better. All right, I will take these requests in the order in which I see them, starting with Kim Case. Kim, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. Here is a card for you. The Four of Cups. Has this been a hard week for you? It feels like you're not quite sure what you want, or you can't have what you want yet, and it just feels a little tough. So make sure you take some time this weekend to nurture yourself and do what you want to do. That would be very, very helpful. All right. Karen Winkle, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So Monday you had the King of Cups. And today you end the week with the Page of Pentacles, or in this deck, it's the Princess of Pentacles. So I know that there has been some concern about your job, but I'm actually wondering if you've gotten some reassurance. What shows up here for me is that you certainly, on a personal level, on a professional level, in a lot of different ways, have been learning and growing in a positive way. And that's a good thing. And I think you may have also had some good communication at work in a way that could be helpful for you. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. So Monday was the Five of Pentacles. And today is the Three of Swords. This has not been your easiest week. And I know you've mentioned a couple of times that you're kind of in a funk. And I think there's some real stuff going on there that probably needs to be dug into a little bit further in your own tarot exploration, or have a reading with a competent professional, or just in prayer or journaling or meditation to really look at what's going on with you. Because, when we see these kinds of difficult cards, it doesn't necessarily mean that anything is really wrong, but it does mean you're processing something. You're healing from something. And that's good. We like that. But it's not necessarily easy. And so we're all holding space for you to have some joy and some fun and some frivolity, because I think that's probably what you need right now. But it is important to acknowledge that you are getting some difficult cards that I think are reflecting some difficult stuff going on. And maybe not even going on out here, maybe going on in here. Robin Renee, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. Let's wrap up your week. The Hermit Reversed. I think you might have had an opportunity to either see a friend or connect with someone you haven't spoken with in a while. And I think it is good to remember that you are not alone in the world, that you are not alone in the world in terms of your goals and dreams and skills and talents, and you're not alone in the world in terms of friends and family, that you have support on a lot of different levels. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member here. I am. It's always good to be back here. And it's been a while because of Omicron and all of that. I stayed away for a while. And it's good to be back. All right. So you had the Tower on Monday, golly gracious, although that makes sense given, some of the transitions that you're going through in all the best ways. We end the week with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which sort of says to me that taking your time to figure things out is okay. And I think there's this constant push and pull with you of, I should be doing this, but I don't feel like doing this right now. And maybe I should be doing this, but I don't know that I want to do this right now. And sometimes I think you really do have to just sit and smell the flowers. Hey, Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Here's a card for you. You're the second one to get this, even though I'm shuffling. Princess of Pentacles or Page of Pentacles. I'm wondering this week if you really were focused on career or focused on a particular project, focused on making something happen, focused on learning. It feels pretty focused and relatively practical and very successful. So I think whatever you were doing this week, you did a good job. Samantha, nice to see you. I am in your neck of the woods, FYI. And here is a card for you, the King of Cups. I feel like you are really working on healing your heart. And that is a beautiful thing. And it's not easy, but I think you're working on it, and it's a good thing. Anna, thanks for being here today. Here's a card for you. Nine of Swords. I wonder if this week you've been going through a tough time, if there's been some worry, some upset, if you're not sleeping well. It just feels like this has not been the easiest week and you got some stuff going on. The thing to do right now is to hold space for your own well-being and your own healing as you go forward. Hey, Charles Smith, so nice to see you. Glad you and Joanne are here. Thank you both for being members. Starting with you, Charles. Strength reverse. I think there's a lot of frustration here. And I think you just have to breathe and move through it and move toward what you want. Get through the frustration to get to what you want. Joanne, the star. It looks like Joanne's going to get what she wants first. But I think, in a way, you both want the same thing. So this bodes well for both of you. Joanne, here is a lot of healing and a lot of satisfaction and fulfillment. It may be that some good things happen this week. It may be that you set some things in motion to make good things happen, setting them in motion this week, and we'll see the fruition of that over time. Von Ray, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here's a card for you. Death, and this is good. You have really been working on making serious change in your life. And that is what is necessary, and it's a good thing, and it's not easy, but it's necessary. Pamela Lath, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Two of Swords on Monday, and thank you so much for using one of the members-only emojis. I appreciate that. Okay, so Pamela, the Moon reversed. This week you have spent time solving mysteries and figuring things out, and you've learned a lot, and you've maybe even uncovered some things people didn't want you to know. So with that knowledge, go forward. Hey, Wendy Milano, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the members-only emojis. And you had the Ace of Wands on Monday. And excuse me for just one moment. I want to go back to Pamela Lath for one moment, thinking about the Moon reversed and the Two of Swords. And just what an interesting transition that was, asking the questions and finding the answers. I just had to close that up. Wendy Milano, you started with the Ace of Wands. And now you end up with the Four of Wands. This week, you have done a lot to move yourself forward and create your stability in your new home. Very well done. Claire, see, you didn't try to find me yesterday. Well, that's good, because I was not here to be found, so that was smart. Hey, Nalini, nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Okay. Hey, this card, I keep shuffling and keeps coming up for people. So this must be part of the conscious collective here. Or the collective consciousness, I think is what I was trying to say. So Nalini, for you, the Princess of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles, it's all about sort of working toward creating what you need financially and work-wise. And I think you put some energy into that this week, and I think you're getting somewhere. Oh, Marion, thank you for the reminder. It was Valentine's Day. We used the Lover's Path Tarot. You're good, man. I should hire you to be my secretary. The three cards were the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Yes, you are like my secretary. Thank you very much for that. But now I can't remember what I pulled. It's not the same part of the brain, right? I can't remember what I pulled for the collective here. Oh, yes, I do. It was the Three of Wands reversed. What a tough week. Man, just a tough week. And let's see, Marion. Yep, getting close. Get closer to the divine. There it is. There it is. All right. Oh, let me go back. Chara Saddlemeyer, I almost skipped over you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Lucian has switched to homeschooling, and you just started classes. So lots about education, huh? So let's do a card for you and also for Lucian, starting with you, Chara. The Knight of Wands reversed, I think this is Lucian. I think you are really trying to make sure he's getting what he needs educationally, and that in a lot of ways has been your focus for the week. Not easy, but it's what you're doing. And when we look at Lucian, this is the right move for him. Chariot. He's going to really move forward very easily and well in this new setting. Very well done. Okay, Gemini Sun, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Here is some magic for you. Wrapping up the week for you, Six of Cups. So, there's always what you think things are going to be and then what they really are. And I think you're in that situation right now where things are different than you thought they were going to be, but that doesn't mean they're bad. Everything that you are doing to the best of your ability. And I think there's a lot that's going on in your life right now where you are sort of processing your journey. And the thing you have to remember is that you always do the best you can in every situation. I think you're healing a lot from the past. I think you're looking at how you were parented versus how you want to parent, which is something every parent needs to do to avoid generational craziness. So I think you're doing all the right stuff. It's just not easy. Diana Price, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You had the Fool on Monday. And today, the Eight of Pentacles reversed. I happened to see your post on Facebook. I think you really are thinking about a big career focus move, and I think it's the right idea. And Marion, this is Spiral Tarot. Betty Flesher. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Betty, the Lovers reversed. I think this week you're really thinking about what belongs in your life and what doesn't. Who and what and which activities, what are you going to do, what are you not going to do, what works for you, what doesn't work for you. And that's where a lot of your focus is. Robin Renee, Hermit reversed last Friday. No, Hermit reversed today and Hermit upright last Friday, which makes sense because the Hermit is the card of the PhD and you're working on a PhD. So you should get a lot of Hermits over this time period. Okay, V, thanks for being here. Here's a card to wrap up your week, Three of Swords. I think it's been a hard week for you. I think you're dealing with a lot, trying to figure out a lot, trying to find answers and trying to heal. None of that is easy, but you keep at it, you'll get where you need to go. Pamela, yes, you did. Okay, very good. That's good to know. Wendy, close to the new job. That is awesome. Finding a place to live. Yeah, I think all of that's happening. Okay, Jackie, so nice to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using one of the members only emojis. You got the 10 of Wands reversed on Monday. And here you're getting the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Man, we've talked about this. I really feel like a new job is in order. I really feel like it's getting to be time for that. Hey, Raquel, nice to see you. A card for you and a card for Cassandra, certainly. Thanks for being here, Raquel, and thanks for being a member here. Okay, Raquel, the Hanged Man. This week, I think you had to admit you can only do what you can do, and what you can't do, you can't do. I think there is some part of you that wants to be superhuman, and you're pretty damn close, but you're not. And so I think you've had to sort of surrender some hope of getting some things done in the time you wanted to get them done in, but that's okay. You'll get it all done. And for Cassandra, 7 of Pentacles reversed. I think work has been really hard. I think the whole thing has been really hard. And Cassandra just sort of needs to take her time to figure out how to make things work. All right. Okay, and Robin Renee has asked me to pull a card for Taina. Of course I will. 5 of Swords. This week, I think you're really thinking about what you're fighting for, what you're trying to create in your life, and how you're doing it. And I think you want to get to a place in your life where it's not so much of a fight. And that's what you're working toward. Christina R., so nice to see you. Here's a card for you. Justice reversed. I feel like you have really not been in your power and you've not really been feeling. I think there may have been some situations where you really felt not treated fairly. I think that's part of it. And so it's just kind of been a tough moment. It's important. Let's turn this right side up and let's welcome balance into your life. I think you've been feeling out of balance in so many different ways. It's a hard time, but I'll tell you, you're doing a hard thing. If it were easy, everyone would do it. You will get through this. Hey, it's Uri Shop. So nice to see you. Thanks for being a new member here. And here's a card. Ooh, 4 of Wands. I think this week you really made some steps toward new stability, and that's really going to help in your growth. So very well done. Stability and growth, that's what it's all about for the Uri Shop. Okay. Amber A., here's a card for you. King of Pentacles reversed. This week you may have felt like things weren't going well financially or work-wise or in some other way, not really feeling grounded or not really feeling stable. So working on your groundedness is what really needs to happen right now. Nettie P., so nice to see you. Thank you for being here. The Hierophant. I think this week you may have really found a lot of strength and growth in figuring out what it is you want and how you're going to get it. Jackie, getting used to the idea. Well, good. Good. I think you need to. All right, Ozark Oracle, nice to see you. So nice to see everybody here. From my perspective, I've handled every request. If I accidentally missed you, I am so sorry. Please do reiterate. If you've just gotten here and haven't asked for a card yet and want one, now's the time. It's last call for readings, y'all. Ashley, yes, indeed. Knight of Wands reversed. I think this week you haven't really been in your full energy. I don't know if you're not feeling well physically or emotionally or just not feeling inspired, but let's turn this right side up and welcome for you vitality and inspiration, because that's really what you need. So I do want to remind you I am available for readings by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, while I'm traveling and when I get back. Right now, I am available for readings in the Tampa Bay area, and starting again Monday evening, I'll be available for in-person readings in Palm City, but you can get me by phone, Skype, FaceTime, Messenger, Zoom, anytime. Just reach out. I also want to remind you, we do have a Zoom class. It's actually a room in Zoom. If you happen to be local and want to join me in person, you can. If you'd rather join me online on Zoom, that's great. And that is coming up this Thursday. We're going to dig into the elemental associations of the major arcana. It is fascinating and interesting, and you're going to see the major arcana in ways you've never seen it before, and it's going to help your readings. Whether you're new, intermediate, or expert, this class is for you. You need a ticket. Get a ticket at my website, ChristianaGaudet.com. Did you get here in time, Denise? Yes, you did. Page of Swords reversed. I think this week you've really had to do some deep diving to figure out what is true. What is true for you? What is true for the people around you? Are people telling you the truth? And I think you still don't know. I think you're still digging. It's all about seeking truth in big and little ways for you right now, Denise. And Ozark Oracle, Queen of Swords. I think this week you found a lot of truth. It may not have been truth that you wanted to find, but you found it. And you have done a good job nurturing what is true and what is right. Very well done. My friends, I want to thank you so much. Jeannie Mnuchin, just in under the wire. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card to wrap up the week. The Star. Jeannie, it's all about healing for you. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you are finding healing to all things. And that's going to help you, and that's a good thing. So just welcome that healing energy. All right. I will very likely not be here tomorrow for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. And I can guarantee you that the 3-card weekly reading on Monday will not be at its usual time. But do get your ticket for class. If you're a beginning tarot reader especially, this is a very good class for you. But wherever you are in your tarot journey, you want to come to class Thursday night. So go to my website, ChristianaGaudet.com. While you're there, you can sign up for my newsletter. You can make an appointment for a reading, and you can get a ticket for class for Thursday night. I will look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you so much. Do not hesitate to reach out. Get ready to take down my phone number, 561-655-1160. Call or text. Thank you all so very much. I will look forward to seeing you soon.